Okay, back with another demo from the Steam Next Fest. This is Space Rain, and from what I've seen, it seems to be something heavily inspired by games like Elite Dangerous, which is a big plus in my opinion. Yeah, so I've just launched it up. Let's see how it goes. It did say recommend to go through the tutorials, so I might just do that and get back to you. And the one nice thing, it's not just single ships. You can have a fleet that you can then order around and have flying around doing stuff for you, which is very cool. I love when games have thrusters that you can see firing. You know, it's beautiful, proper Newtonian spaceship combat. Okay, so I did the tutorials over there. I might have shown you scenes from there, I don't know. Feels really nice. Definitely got that Elite Dangerous feel, but it's nice. So let's go into the demo and see what it has to offer for us. Okay, so it started us off with 24,000 credits, and we can buy a fleet. So we've got a Razor medium fighter, a Caracal light fighter, a Zephyr medium fighter, Pterygon multi-purpose frigate, Valaris multi-purpose frigate, a Mashar industrial frigate, Cayman combat frigate, and a Prowler combat frigate. We can't afford any of those. We can afford the fighters. Interesting to see the size of the ships. These ones, frigates, are sort of about 100 meters long. The fighters are sort of 15, 20 meters. You can see how many guns and crew and launchers you've got on there. Turrets are a thing, which is cool to see. Well, we can't afford the razors, so let's go with a... We can go for 2 caracals. We can get ourselves and a friend. He's a light fighter, so... So this is where you would set your weapons. We can set it to primary and secondary. We don't have an option for additional weapons, but we can switch this out for a different one. We've got a repeater. We can go for a Gatling, burst repeater, heavy repeater, or a railgun. Unfortunately, I used up all my cash, so can't afford any of the others. So we'll just go with the repeater, but it's cool to see that we've got the option over there. I guess we start with the low threat level sector over here. So we've got multiple sectors that we can go between. I have no idea how we're going to get between sectors, but I did sort of say in the tutorial you can go to a different thingy to claim, raise sector influence, destroy the sector garrison to capture it. Well, let's deploy and see what happens. So there's our buddy over there flying around us. So we can set our buddy to be defensive, aggressive or passive. Let's set them to be aggressive, close range, long range. Long range, I think we've mostly got missiles on these, so that seems fine. I did see a spaceship terminal thing over there. What do they call it? Janus Terminal Docking Port of Novatech. Go B to go into our fast travel mode. Okay, so it does keep momentum, which is good to know. How does this work? Okay, we can say refuel, rearm. How do we get new missions? Contracts. Ship escort assist. Search and destroy ship escort. Threat low, medium, high. Let's start with the low threat. We only get 6k for that, but seems pretty good. Provide assistance to the escort ship until it reaches its last waypoint. Contract is successful once the ship leaves the sector and reaches its final station. Oh, we just lost it. Okay, let's go for search and destroy. I should have accepted it meanwhile. Okay, so this is just search and destroy. So we go to an area and we kill stuff. I'm assuming it's this waypoint over here. I would like a UI scaling feature in the future because I defaulted it to 4K and it's a little bit hard for you guys probably to read. I might have to adjust the resolution. UI scaling is a difficult thing, especially in an indie game. But something I'd like to see for some of those things like the contracts and stuff. Okay, we've got some enemies over here. We don't have gimbals to make aiming easier. We have to go with actually aiming our ship. There we go, we got that guy. Got a medium fighter Seth over here. So there's a lot of that jousting style of combat. I would like to see like the Elite Dangerous style of flight assist off. So you can get a jump on your opponent. Fire missile and splash. Oh, he dodged that. See, we're constantly doing this fly to each other. I just got hit by a missile. My health is not great. But my buddy got him down. Okay, contract completed. We earned 10k. Okay, we're down to about, what's that, like 60% hull. Maybe we go back and refuel and rearm. Where was our... I will do another contract once I've arrived and refueled and rearmed. Okay, it does pause when we go into the settings. Let's just check. I'm going to drop down the resolution just a little bit so you guys can perhaps read things a little bit better. Did seem to get an error over there, which brought up a console. It's fine. Remember, this is a demo, early in development. And as far as I can tell, there's no docking in the game yet. You just fly near the station and open up a thing, and you can say refuel, rearm. Oh, there, it gives us a point that we go to, and then we do that stuff. Resupplying. I believe. Yeah, that's all we got. So we can get an escort mission, we can get a search and destroy, and another search and destroy. This one's got a nice high payment. Let's try it. So there we see our ship. This is our buddy that we're gonna escort. A little bit faster than him over there. So you manage our speed, so we've got him in view. It's an escort, not a race. Buddy is having some nice little flight around us over there. Good sound. You can definitely see the Elite Dangerous style influence in the cockpit and mission design and all that sort of stuff, which is definitely not a bad thing. I'm a big fan of that game. I've probably put a few 100 hours in there. It's a lot of fun. So not a bad benchmark. Is that saying we've got some enemies nearby? I don't see any on the radar. Ah. Here we go. Maybe beyond the range of our weapons. Oop. Well, I died there. It seems my chaff didn't launch. How do we jump into this ship? I don't know how we jump in here. How do we take control? Oh, there, direct control. One missile left. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of that jousting style combat, which is not the greatest. Okay, well, we have to try a new one. Okay, let's try again. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take a bigger ship. Let's go for the Zephyr. Go to it. So we've got the KAW repeater over there. 150 damage, 900 fire range, 1300 range. Okay, this is more armor piercing, more accurate as well. Less ammo though. Heavy repeater. Not so great. Railgun. Effectiveness heavily depends on precision. Very slow fire range. High range though. 90 total ammo. We've got... I'm going to replace this with railguns and see how this goes. This is going to be completely different now. So we got dual railguns. Should be kind of fun. So this is going to be more of a line up your shots kind of thing. Let's see how this goes. Ship escort assist. Let's take that. So there's our friend over here. So we're assisting. We're not the only ones. We've got some friends with us. He's got some friends that we're assisting. We've got a 3,000 meter range with the railguns, which is way nicer. We've got a lot more missiles as well. 2 different ones as well. I'm gonna stay nice back over here so we can get anything when it comes between us and them. I wouldn't mind a UI color customization thing, so not everything has to be orange. Very much the Elite Dangerous style of coloring, but I like being able to customize things, so maybe not the worst thing. Very difficult when they're maneuvering to hit something with accurate fire, because any change in velocity and direction and acceleration will affect fire. I hit them there. You can see in the, there we go, in the target panel on the left there what's happening to them, but it's hard to look at that while you're busy flying around. Fast travel is still blocked. Does that mean there is an enemy around? No. Yeah, I used like a lot of my shots there, so it wasn't the most efficient thing. It does give you a handy little reticle with brighten up. I might zoom in on that and show you when you are on target, but it is very difficult when it's constantly adjusting velocity. So maybe I need to get close up and do a devastating single shot sort of fire. And I'll use missiles next time. I just wanted to get the railguns dialed in, you know? Lovely detailed windscreens with little glass damage flecks on there. It's nice to see. Don't know how things are going to be with planets, if you can go into orbit or anything. You'll see. Yeah. Got some targets. Nice. Okay, target's down. Can actually zoom in. I just found a key, so that's useful. V to zoom in. Be useful for aiming that long distance. So we can do a exit sequence to another sector. I don't know if this is necessary for our mission over here, but let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like we can add in additional ships from here. And then head back in. We've got a 6% influence now. So I guess that's a sort of... that's that nav beacon. Though I'm assuming we passed the mission since we had money suddenly. Got another ship escort mission over here. It looks like we went back to the start position over there. That's fine. I believe that exit sequence is sort of like the save feature in the demo as it is at the moment. So maybe it wasn't the right thing to do that, but it's fine. Okay, let's stay about... clicks away from this guy. Let's just get a nice equalized speed over there. Keep an eye on our radar for any enemies coming in. Yeah, the zoom in will be nice for aiming our railgun. Leave my buddy alone. Animation's launched. So launch. Animation's launched. Missile away. Just got hit by a missile. And destroyed. Game over. Quite challenging. Need to get used to it. Probably shouldn't have wine before we're playing this, but very fun. Very fun. I can see some promising stuff for this game in the future. It's something I'm definitely going to keep an eye on. According to what I can see in the main menu for the database, it looks like they're going to be updating the demo as well. So I'm keen to see where this game goes. Yeah, so this is Space Rain. You can check it out in the Steam Next Fest, currently active when I recorded this, by Propulsion Games. Very cool space combat, fleet management sort of game. I'd love to see where this goes, and check it out if you're into it. Thanks for joining in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!